What is an oscilloscope ground clip used for? Imagine trying to listen to a conversation in a noisy room. Without a clear reference point, it's hard to tell what's really happening. That's similar to what happens when measuring electrical signals without a proper ground connection. When using an oscilloscope, the ground clip plays a key role in making sure your measurements are accurate and safe. An oscilloscope ground clip is used to connect the oscilloscope's reference point to the circuit's ground or zero voltage point. This connection is essential because the oscilloscope measures voltage as the difference between the probe tip and this ground. Without it, the waveform you see could be unstable, noisy, or incorrect. Think of it like setting a baseline so you can see how the signal varies above or below that point. The main purpose of the ground clip is to give a stable voltage reference. When you clip it to the circuit ground, the oscilloscope can display the signal voltage relative to that fixed 0 volts. This makes analyzing waveforms much easier and more meaningful. It also helps reduce noise and interference from external sources. A solid ground connection minimizes unwanted signals caused by capacitive or inductive coupling, giving you a cleaner display. Safety is another big reason for using the ground clip correctly. If you connect it improperly, especially in circuits connected to mains electricity, it can cause short circuits or damage your equipment. It could also pose a shock hazard. That's why it's important to always connect the ground clip to the circuit's designated ground or earth point. Never connect it to a live or floating part of the circuit unless you are using special differential probes designed for such measurements. When measuring multiple signals with different ground potentials, all the ground clips on the oscilloscope must be connected to the same ground point. Otherwise, you might get false readings or even damage the scope. For signals that are floating or not referenced to ground, you need to use special differential probes that can measure between 2 points without a common ground. Another thing to keep in mind is that the ground clip should be as short as possible. Longer ground leads can introduce inductance and capacitance, which distort high-frequency signals. Keeping it short helps preserve the integrity of the waveform. In practice, you attach the ground clip to the circuit's ground terminal or chassis, and then connect the probe tip to the point where you want to measure the voltage. This setup allows the oscilloscope to display the waveform accurately relative to the ground reference. It's a simple step but one that's vital for correct measurements. Overall, the oscilloscope ground clip is a small but mighty tool. It ensures your voltage readings are accurate, your measurements are safe, and your signals are clear. Whether you're troubleshooting a circuit or designing a new one, understanding how to use the ground clip properly is fundamental in electrical engineering and measurement work.